Pontius Pilate's letter to Emperor Tiberius has sparked intrigue among historians and theologians for centuries. However, one of the most fascinating and controversial aspects of this correspondence is its vivid description of Jesus of Nazareth's physical appearance, details that are absent from the canonical Gospels. Pilate's letter, though debated in terms of its authenticity, provides a striking portrayal that has captivated the imagination of many. Before we start, we'd like to ask for your support. If you enjoy our video, please hit the like button. This will help us reach more people and create content for you. Now let's get started with today's video. In the tumultuous landscape of 1st century Judea, a significant figure emerged whose teachings and actions would resonate throughout history. This figure, Jesus of Nazareth, drew the attention not only of the Jewish people, but also of the Roman authorities who governed the region. One such authority was Pontius Pilate, the Roman governor of Judea, whose correspondence with Emperor Tiberius offers an intriguing glimpse into the political and social climate of the time. This narrative, inspired by Pilate's letter, reflects on the complexities of Jesus' character, the tensions between Roman rule and Jewish authority, and the profound impact of his message. The political climate of Judea. The year was around 30 AD, and Judea was a melting pot of political unrest and social upheaval. Roman rule, established through military conquest, was often met with resentment from the Jewish population. The high priest and the Sanhedrin, the ruling council of the Jews, found themselves in a precarious position, navigating their allegiance to Roman authority while maintaining control over their people. In his letter to Tiberius, Pilate expressed his concerns regarding the growing unrest in Judea. He described Jesus as a significant figure whose influence was felt throughout the land. "This man," he wrote, "is a source of great admiration and trepidation. His teachings have captivated many, leading to an unsettling unity among the populace." Pilate recognized that Jesus' popularity could disrupt the delicate balance of power, endangering the stability of Roman governance. Jesus, a teacher of wisdom. Pilate's reflections on Jesus revealed a deep appreciation for his teachings. The governor found Jesus' wisdom compelling, noting that he possessed an understanding of life and spirituality that surpassed that of ordinary philosophers. His words resonate with a depth that speaks to the human condition, Pilate noted. He speaks of love, charity, and a higher source of peace, concepts that challenge our earthly notions of power. Despite being surrounded by the political machinations of his time, Jesus maintained a serene demeanor. He preached about justice, compassion, and the importance of seeking refuge in something greater than worldly authority. This perspective both fascinated and troubled Pilate, as it threatened to sway the hearts and minds of those in Judea. The tension between Jesus and political authorities. As tensions mounted during the Passover season, a time of heightened religious fervor and potential unrest, Jesus' popularity soared. His triumphant entry into Jerusalem was marked by shouts of "Hosanna" from the crowds, further solidifying his status as a messianic figure. Yet, this adoration was met with fierce opposition from the religious elite. The Sadducees and Pharisees, who felt their authority threatened, united against Jesus, driven by fear of Roman retribution. Pilate's letter highlighted this internal conflict within Judea. He noted, "The high priest fears that this man will incite a rebellion, undermining our control over the people." Yet, his message of peace stands in stark contrast to the animosity we witness among the factions. The political landscape was complicated by religious beliefs, as both groups sought to protect their interests while grappling with the implications of Jesus' teachings. The events leading to Jesus' trial. The mounting tension culminated in a series of events that would ultimately lead to Jesus' trial and crucifixion. The high priest's growing animosity toward Jesus was fueled by the latter's actions during his entry into Jerusalem. His cleansing of the temple, where he overturned the tables of money changers, was perceived as a direct affront to their authority. This sacrilege deepened the rift between Jesus and the religious leaders. The Pharisees, too, felt threatened by Jesus' challenge to their interpretations of the law. They opposed not only his teachings, but also his criticism of the temple's treasury practices. The conflict escalated, leading to secretive meetings where plans were devised to eliminate Jesus as a threat to their power and influence. Amid this chaos, Pilate remained conflicted. He recognized the potential for unrest during the Passover as various factions converged in Jerusalem. The governor noted, "The crowd's emotions run high. They are easily swayed by their leaders. In times of chaos, justice becomes a mere illusion." His concern for maintaining order grew, particularly as the fervor surrounding Jesus' trial intensified. The face of Jesus, a striking countenance. In his letter, Pilate describes Jesus as having a serene yet commanding presence, with eyes that seemed to pierce the soul. Pilate wrote that Jesus' face was unlike any he had seen before. His complexion was described as neither pale nor dark, but with a bronzed radiance, reflecting the outdoor life of a man accustomed to walking great distances in the sun. This description aligns with the geography and lifestyle of first-century Judea. Pilate also noted the harmony of Jesus' features. His high cheekbones, strong jawline, and the calm demeanor etched into his expression. He wrote, "His face bore a look of profound wisdom, with a faint sadness as if he carried the burdens of many. Yet, his gaze was filled with compassion and understanding, a contradiction that left one both humbled and unsettled." Skin color and hair. Perhaps the most debated detail in Pilate's description is his observation of Jesus' skin and hair. Pilate described Jesus as having skin that bore the warmth of the earth, neither pale nor dark, but with a luminous quality. This statement has led some to believe that Jesus had an olive-toned complexion typical of people from the Levant region. His hair, according to Pilate, was the color of chestnuts, with a soft golden hue when caught in the sun. It flowed to his shoulders, slightly wavy, and was well kept, signifying humility yet dignity. Pilate added that Jesus' beard, though not long, was neatly trimmed, framing his face with a natural simplicity, a presence beyond the physical. More than physical attributes, Pilate emphasized Jesus' extraordinary presence. His voice was gentle yet firm, resonating with authority, as though each word carried a weight beyond human understanding. Pilate remarked that being in Jesus' presence felt as though he was standing before someone who transcended the ordinary, an experience that left him both curious and unsettled. Pilate confessed to Tiberius, there was something otherworldly about him. He moved with grace, yet with purpose, as though guided by an unseen force. His demeanor was so calm and confident that even the most hardened hearts could not help but listen. Please subscribe my YouTube channel. I hope you like this video. Thank you.